So, I did a thing. I actually pulled the trigger and I purchased a Tesla Model Y. Now let me explain to you about my journey with Tesla. It actually began just around the time they were announcing the Model S. And I was just absolutely fascinated. The range, the technology, the look of the vehicle, it was absolutely spectacular. The cost, however, was prohibitive. So I figured Tesla's not going to be in the cards for me in the future. And then they came out with the Model X. The gull-wing doors, the SUV-like design, it was spectacular. And again, it was far out of my range. So I knew that Tesla, again, was not going to be part of my life anytime soon. At that point in time, I actually purchased a Volt, and I enjoyed the Volt for about 4 years. Enjoyed the electric range as well as the added gas extender. The pure electric on the Volt was spectacular. Experiencing that immediate speed right from the start was really something quite amazing. For me, the Volt was a nice pit stop, as it were. And then Tesla came out with something a bit more affordable, and that was the Model Y. Now by that time, I was a bit heavy into SUVs. So then they announced and revealed the Tesla Model Y. And now that was a perfect combination. The potential price was right up my alley. The size was fantastic. And the only hump to get over was going completely electric. And my commute, honestly, was only going to be about 35 minutes. And figured, okay, there's a possibility. Of course, I did not pull the trigger and order right on the reveal day. Well, recently, I had the ability to test drive a Model Y, and it was exactly how I thought it would be. It was phenomenal. The tech is wonderful. The range of the Model Y, all-wheel drive, long range, was enough where I felt comfortable. And then, of course, with what today's life is like, with people working from home, and actually over the last 18 months, I've been working from home as well, the amount of range that I would need for everyday life just wasn't as much as it used to be. So I needed to make sure that it could go far enough for anything that would take me a bit further on weekends or what have you. And over 300 would certainly do the trick. So now the largest issue that I have isn't the range, it's not the size, it's not the capacity, it's not the storage, it's not going fully electric. It's waiting for this car to be built. That is excruciating. Oh my goodness. Now, I've done a lot of research. I've watched too many videos, just like you are right now, just to find out any detail, any ins, any outs, anything that I needed to know about the car, anything that would help me prepare for exactly what it was going to be like to actually go fully electric. And now when I finally pulled the trigger, I find that the most difficult thing is the actual waiting. I'm checking the site constantly. I'm checking my emails and texts, just waiting for that next step. The step which they give me a VIN number, and I know it's underway and it's getting close to be delivered. So let me explain to you the process that I went through to order the Tesla Model Y. Now, Tesla, as you've heard and seen through articles, videos that you've most likely read, the ordering process is absolutely fantastic. It is completely different than any other ordering process you've ever seen. Of course, it's very much more akin to ordering something from Amazon. It's absolutely 100% online. Even a trade-in is absolutely 100% online. It is really quite cool when you actually pull the trigger and start filling out those forms online. And in fact, I ordered it, I think it was about 11:30 at night. I finally said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I pulled out my phone, didn't even go to the computer, and I started the order process. And I filled out the information. And then I filled out the information for my trade-in. And I filled out the information for the loan process and how much I would put down and every little detail such as that. And then I checked my email maybe 2 minutes later, and I was approved. So being in the Midwest, it's getting a little bit chilly outside, so I figured I'd bring it inside and discuss a little bit more about my ordering of the Tesla Model Y. I've also been doing a lot of research, as you most likely have if you're seeing this video for that particular reason. I have purchased a bunch of different accessories. Definitely one of the first accessories that I have got to make sure goes into that vehicle is the screen protector for the center screen and the center console cover. Now, the cover that I have is not just simply a wrap, it's actually a hard plastic cover that will fit nice and snug over the existing. Of course, removing the shiny, scratchable, fingerprint, piano black center console look. So those are the definite two things that I had to make sure got into that car on the day that I pick it up. Another thing that I purchased was a external SSD hard drive so that I could plug that in and have Sentry mode and the Tesla camera working when I actually head on home with my purchase. I also have purchased floor mats, and the floor mats that I've purchased are the Max Spider 3D floor mats, and those are going to be absolutely spectacular. So in later videos, I'm going to show you what I have actually purchased and how it all fits, how it all looks, if I'm satisfied or not. All of these purchases were done with my own money, so I am not beholden to any manufacturer or any particular product in one way or the other. It's just simply the way that I feel about that particular product. I have a few more that I would like to order, a few more items. So by the time I actually get the vehicle, I'll probably have 10 different items to unbox and put into the vehicle. So I'm pretty excited, but I think this is probably what most Tesla owners do. Well, I can tell you what most Tesla owners don't do, and that is waiting a few weeks to put up this particular video. A couple additional weeks have gone by. As you know, I ordered my Tesla Model Y back in October 17th to be exact, and I've been crossing my fingers and looking at my emails daily, checking my account online at Tesla, and just Monday I checked my account and suddenly my VIN appeared. Now that's exciting news because the VIN means that the car is actually in process, most likely very close to being done, and in a few days or maybe even a short week, you should receive some additional information, perhaps an invitation to set up a delivery. And in fact, 24 hours later, that's exactly what happened. I set up my delivery for Monday, November 23rd. So I'm quite excited. Continually anxious because I would love to go tomorrow and pick up my Tesla. But as you can see, the process does actually work. I'm actually quite excited that it has happened this soon. I count myself very fortunate. And I'm actually crossing my fingers that perhaps, just perhaps, they will contact me and say, hey, you can come pick it up in 2 days, or, well, I'll just cross my fingers. So thank you again for stopping by, giving me a chance, and listening to this video. I really appreciate it, and if you happen to like it, please give me a thumbs up down below. I'd really appreciate it. If you do have any questions, feel free to make a comment, and if you happen to have anything you'd like me to look into, go ahead and give me an idea for a show for next time. I'm going to be adding shows once a week. We're going to detail the Tesla Model Y, what my experience is with Midwest weather, and we're going to add some accessories and talk about the good things and the bad things about the accessories that I've chosen. Again, this is Tim Begonia, and this has been Creative Focus. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.